I really enjoyed the Han-5 math program. It helped my students a lot, particularly those who didn't already know their times tables. It gave them a lot of confidence, and they were able to see, oh, I can do 8 times 5, 8 times 7, some of the harder math facts. Even those who already know their times tables were able to use it to help them with division, with equivalent fractions, and understanding what the relationship is between multiplication and division and fractions. Today we had somebody actually tell us that 302,400ths was an equivalent fraction, which I thought was pretty amazing. And even for lesser equivalent fractions, to be able to have that. And that, I think, to be able to see kids finally get some joy out of math where they've struggled and I can't do my times tables. Well, you can do this. There's just a little bit of pattern that you need to learn, and then you have it. And it helps with division and fractions as well, which is really great. 5th grade, after about the first 2 chapters of the math book, is all multiplication based. If you don't know multiplication, you can't do much of anything.
A few comments about the Han-5 math. I really like the fact that it's easy to use. The kids really enjoy it. They're enthusiastic about it. Once the instructor understood the concepts, then it made it a lot easier for the kids to understand the concepts. We even had a couple of students that really didn't understand English or don't have a grasp of the English language, just using Spanish, and they got it actually faster than the other kids. And for me, that was amazing. That was the aha moment when I saw these kids grasping the concepts faster than anyone else. So I knew that it was a really good system. And we had a pre and post assessment, and they did a lot better on the post assessment in the 6s and 8s and in the 4s, which they were struggling before we did the test.
And I love it personally because it gives the kids a strategy to use. My students that I had this last year, my intervention kids, they're now getting 100% on their post tests. They're using their hands. They're doing equivalent fractions, and they couldn't do it before. They're doing parts to a whole, and I think that's key. I saw the lights go on. They're having fun doing it.
This summer I really enjoyed using the program and learning it. I saw a big growth in their post-assessment, and also their confidence was very, their confidence for math. They were excited to be here. They were excited to learn math. They not only learned their multiplications, but they were able to do the division, and they just liked being here. They didn't rely on memorization. It was like, I mean, hands manipulative. They had it. They knew 6 times 7, 6 groups of 7, and why, and so that helped them. They knew the concept of why the answer was 42, and not just 6 times 7 is 42, and that's it. They had the concept, which is going to help them eventually down the road in in math.
These are the test results of the Han-5 system. Here are the pre-test scores of 4s, and here are the post-test scores for 4s. Here are the pre-test scores for 6s, and here are the post-tests for 6s. Here's the pre for 8s and the post for 8s. As you can see, as they start to learn the program, before with 4s they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 500ths out of the class. With 6s, that went up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 800ths. And if you look at this, there's 800ths, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bs, 170, and one child failed because he didn't come to school consistently. He missed a couple of days, so his score didn't go up because there wasn't much practice. With 8s, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900ths, and 1, 2, 3, 4 A's, and one child passed. So these scores have increased as the program has been ongoing. These results are amazing.
This program is what we needed. We had all these holes last year with our math intervention. We didn't have another way to give them another tool to use, and this has given my kids tools. I mean, and now they can think on their own. They don't need me once they've learned it. They just go forward. They just zoom on and say, hey, got it.
It makes them empowered.
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm. So we love it. We love it.
Does it leave no child behind?
It does leave no child behind.